Hi there, Philip Baird, and thanks for tuning into this week's Tip of the Week. We're going to talk about the different options you can select when you've got a tricky chip shot like this, where you don't have a great deal of green to work with, and depending on how you're feeling on the day, whether you back yourself and lob the ball, whether you bump and run it into the face, or whether you even bump and run it with a 5-wood and using the contours to get it close to the ground. And there are 3 different options depending on your handicap level. So first of all, we're going to look at the toughest option, the high ball, the lob shot, where you back yourself, got a downhill lie here, it's very tight grass, so I've got to nip the ball perfectly. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep the weight forward, I'm going to have light grip, and I'm going to try to keep the weight forward so I can sweep down the contour of the ground. The most important thing with either of these options is you've got to trust yourself. Very happy that wasn't a bad option. Option 2, we're going to bump and run it. We're going to play the ball back in the stance, weight forward, hit it low, and hit it into the bank to deaden the blow and then feed it up into the green. This is a really good option if you're not confident of hitting it off that tight downhill lie. Ball back, weight forward, hands forward. I've picked a 9-iron for this job, and my goal is to land it into the face of the bank on the full. Not a bad option either. So hitting it into the bank, deaden the blow, and in turn fed it up to the flat. Not a bad option. Okay, and the final option, option 3, for those that don't trust themselves to hit it into the bank or lob it, where we're going to putt it with a 5-wood or a hybrid and let the mass of the club, which will slide nicely, it's got a nice wide sole, slide under the ball and get the ball tumbling down the contours of the ground and roll it up to the flag. This is a very good option. Key to this is you play it like a bump and run. Ball in the back half of the stance, weight forward, hands forward, and we're pretty much just using a putting style to feel the speed and feel the weight of the shot. Oh, nearly made it. Another great option. So there's 3 different alternatives to consider when you're in a tricky downhill lie with not a lot of green to work with. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Tip of the Week.